A few things you're going to need. First, you're going to need to download OBS. So go to obsproject.com or just Google OBS within Google, and that will bring up the OBS Project website. Once you're there, you're going to want to download the version that you need for your operating system. So if you're using a Windows machine, download this one here, a Mac and a Linux, and so forth. Once you've downloaded OBS, you're definitely going to need some sort of microphone and webcam. Microphones, cheap ones I recommend are Blue Yetis. Anything from the Blue series of microphones or Audio-Technica is great. And then you're going to need some type of webcam. I use the Logitech C922X, which when you open it up, so what is a scene? A scene is what you see here. You can see my desktop behind me. You can see me here in the webcam. You can see my microphone. All of this is a scene. Now, when you start and open a video game, that is going to be a part of your scene as well. But you need to go ahead and get the settings, configured.
Okay, sources. Color game is... Oh no.
Start streaming within OBS. First thing you need to do, go down here where you see the Scenes tab right here and click the addition symbol. It's going to say add a scene. We're going to go ahead and call it scene 2. You can name that whatever you want to name it. Now, when you create a new scene, you're going to see this. Just black is all you're going to addition symbol here underneath sources to add our first source. Now, the first source that I always like to add is my video capture device. Now, the video capture device is going to be your webcam. Now, I already have one set up as my webcam, but we'll go ahead and create a new one. So go ahead and give it a name, and then go ahead and click OK. Now, once we do that, it's then going to ask us, what device do we want to use as our video input? Now, the first thing you need to do is under device, go ahead and click that drop-down menu and select your webcam. If it's a USB cam, it should already come up automatically if it's plugged in and you have all the appropriate drivers. Now, there's a bunch of different stuff that you can do here. You can flip it vertically, but for simplicity's sake, guys, just leave it like it is. Don't mess with any of these settings until you realize later that you need to do that. You can also go to configure video here, and you can actually go into your webcam settings, but we're not going to do any of that today. Go ahead and click OK. And the last thing I want to show you here is that when you're adding this, if you've already, I can move this around like I'm using Photoshop. It's almost like its own layer. So I can click and hold with my mouse and drag this wherever I want to drag it. Now, a lot of people have different scenes. Like you may have scene 1, which is called full scene or full webcam, where basically you drag your webcam out and it's full, it's full screen like that. That's a little much for me right now, so we're going to drag it down to the lower left. Your audio, see something here that says settings. Now, if we go to not much that I change here, I leave all of this the same. A lot of this is basically aesthetic stuff that basically changes the way OBS looks or the way you experience. We're not going to cover that in today's video. You may be streaming on YouTube. I will have the 2 videos that I count get all of the ever showed you advanced. Now, under advanced, it allows me to options in OBS input. You can always come in and adjust this. The desk.
Okay. Okay. So if we go to capture 2. Okay. I don't have one, do I? Also, when browser's on, game capture is available on Fortnite, I guess. Hello? Something. And the settings, capture full screen. Since it's recording that there.